Taurus Gemini, to your in-month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please hit that big old like button and subscribe. And remember, guys, if you like this, please hit that big old like button. It helps the analytics. It helps our channel grow. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And if you really like it, subscribe or share this video with those you know it could resonate with. Okay. Message coming out is multiple priorities. Look at you juggling over here. Time of adapting, weighing your options, having the Ace of Swords coming out. There's a lot of mental clarity that's coming through this. So it does feel like as you are weighing these options, you are coming up with a bunch of new ideas. So it might even be, you know, reorganizing your New Year resolution, getting your bills paid, reorganizing your schedules, but having this mental breakthrough that, you know what, there is this new beginning, there is these new decisions that are coming out. So you might be feeling these new decisions coming on right now. You might be feeling like, you know what, maybe I'm carrying a little bit of too much load over on one side. Maybe I need to, you know, try to, you know, adjust and balance these priorities that I have. Yeah, having acceptance. There could have been something that was lost, and maybe you knew that there was some kind of setback, it's not coming together, and having this breakthrough of why this happened. It will feel very rejuvenating in the end, though, once you figure out how you're going to adapt to either this loss, you know, of maybe it was a loss of something because you were juggling too much, right? So it's going to be a little different for everybody, but it's definitely finding this peace, and it's kind of like this piece of centering yourself so you can feel like you can get to the Two of Cups. Maybe you feel like, for some of you, I'm taking on too much. I can't get to the fun. I can't get to the love. I can't get to this other thing that I need to do. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups, which is the romantic charming. That's, yeah, see, like I said, maybe you're having a hard time getting out there, finding love or offering love or doing the things that you want to do, right? So you're like, if I want to go to the gym, I'm having a hard time getting there. I need to reschedule myself. So there's going to be a lot of dynamics that, you know, are going to come up, right? And you might even feel like you're kind of repeating the same thing, trying to schedule this, it's not working. So definitely feeling like something needs to change in order for this to mature and be able to get to the places you need to get to. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Absolutely, this will give you this new fulfillment. Maybe you're trying to travel somewhere. Maybe you're trying to take that vacation. Maybe you're trying to get to a friend's house, however it is, but it does, you know, it's almost like I need to dance with the universe to be able to get these things done. It just feels like for a lot of you, it's like so much work and not enough fun, right? Something's taking up a lot of energy and a lot of time, and you're finding yourself not being able to get to the other piece of the puzzle over here. Yeah, so moving in the right direction, you're going to find the direction that you need, and you're going to be able to find the movement that's necessary. It's just going to take a little more diligence and a little more focus of where I'm going and what I need to do. So the more that you're paying attention to this, it's saying, yeah, you know what, you are moving, and you will find that adaptability, that option. You have the clarity. The clarity is coming. The clarity is here. For some of you who are already having this right now, some of you it's on its way, and it's just because the more that you keep, you know, either working at it and focusing on it, the more it's going to happen, right? It's just about how am I going to even, for some of you, it might even feel like, oh my God, how am I even take time to even get this done? You know, to even find the time to even balance it out. But I need to balance it out. Wow. So, yeah, but it says you have the creativity. There's so much creativity that's coming towards you right now, and so much courage, that it just feels like, nope, this is going to happen. And then, you know, this is going to happen right now. You know, it's like, this is now, in the present. I got this, right? And it could feel like there's something kind of mysterious to the situation, something that's kind of like, I feel like I could do something. But this cat here, there's kind of like this curiosity, this mystery to the situation, but knowing that you have this victory. So you could say, you know what, maybe there is some kind of, maybe something I'm missing, you know, something that's kind of like on the, I'm missing a piece. right, of the puzzle. The more you stay focused and determined, the more you're going to have victory within this situation. You might even feel like somebody at this time is even trying to be getting away with something. You might even feel like there's some kind of dishonesty about the situation that you might be trying to get around. As you're acting strategical over here, trying to balance out this situation, you might feel like somebody is on the back burner. Maybe that's the mysterious of the cat. That somebody around you is acting a little tricky. They might even be, you know, kind of stepping on your toes, trying to get away with something as you're trying to do something. And that's going to make it hard, right? That's going to make it hard. If there's any kind of conversations, guys, that need to be, you know, dealt with at the time, if it's coming with a partnership, now would be the time, you know, to try and have that conversation, okay? Because there could be something that's going on that's really clashing within this situation that you're having a hard time, you know, breaking that mold, breaking, you know, out of that one area or breaking that routine so that I can do other things. So definitely having the strength and adaptability. It's gonna, yeah, just feel like you're gonna dedicate a lot. I mean, look at all the work you have, right? You're gonna dedicate a lot of yourself to your work, health, and but whatever that other goal is as well. Okay. Let's see what we have over here. Clarify on the Ace of Swords. Yeah, envy and deception with the triumph and victory. You might have some, feel like you have somebody over here who's really clashing with you. Might be some kind of miscommunication or misunderstanding that needs to be addressed. Feeling like, you know what, you're wearing a false mask, you're getting away with something, because I have the deception and envy, and I have the same card twice, Seven of Swords. So you might feel like somebody is deceiving you, somebody is holding you back, someone is from your victory. If you feel like it's, you know, it's just your own self-sabotage, then it could just be yourself, right? Not thinking, right? Maybe you had felt like, you know, I should have thought out of the box a long time ago. You know, I kind of self-sabotaged myself. So that could be for somebody as well. Otherwise, you could literally have this Aquarius or this Libra around you that you do feel like they're trying to get away with something that's separate from the way that you are thinking, right? And that could be a lot of confusion, and that could be another reason why you're trying to, you know, adapt to all these different situations, because you could even be coming to the conclusion that it's like, why do they keep throwing this at me? Why do I have, you know, so much on my list? How come every time I'm turning around, you know, they're being dishonest about this? How are you going to change things if you're dealing with another person, right, who's not on the same page or trying to progress in different ways than you're trying to adapt to? Okay, so it just feels like you're carrying a lot of burdens with certain situations. So I'm starting to think that Two of Pentacles might end up a juggling act, because it literally could be a whole nother ball involved in the situation besides just the Two of Pentacles. So, yeah, discontent and boredom with the Four of Cups. Really trying to get over here to this castle and really feeling like, you know what, that's where I'm trying to lead my victory, right? And you have the Six of Wands and you have the Six of Wands again. So it says, you know what, this is not working, right? I really need this Ace of Cups. I really need to get back there. But the more that you're kind of thinking about the situation, the more it just feels like, yeah, there's a little bit of conflict and defeat going on at this time. But the thing that I love about this is that these are the things that you know, when you have the memories card over here, it's more like saying, right now I'm thinking in the past how to get past all of these things, because when I think about the situation and I'm in the Four of Cups and I'm in the Six of Cups, all I can think of is how you keep doing this, or how I keep self-sabotaging the situation. So the thing that I love about that is it feels more past energy, right? It's all past. It's kind of like the things that you're coming to as you're having breakthroughs. This is the energy that you're breaking out of. This is the energy that you're getting sharp new ideas from. This is the energy that you're saying, I will have my triumph. I will have my success. I will have, right? I will have the Chariot. You have the Chariot twice. You have the Six of Wands twice, excuse me. And So it does feel like these are the things that you have to go through, right? You're literally going through these through your mind. So that way you can say, hey, you know what? This is where I'm pulling things away. This is where I'm going to find that victory. Because you have to. You have to choose wisely, but you actually have to look at the past. You have to look at where things are going so you can have the foundations and achievements. So you'll be going straight from the Four of Cups, straight to the Four of Wands, straight from the Six of Cups and that memory and those understandings, straight to the Six of Wands. So you're going to go straight to Wands, right? Because of the swords. I mean, it just totally makes sense. I mean, you have to think about the situation and really dive deep into the situation and go after what your heart truly desires within the situation. Even if you have this, you know, whether this is you self-sabotaging yourself or someone around you causing the conflict, where's the conflict coming from? If I looked in the past, I could say, this is what always was holding me down, but I know I can move and be it, you know, after I see all the red flags, I can say, hey, you know what, this is where I'm going. And I'll be able to choose wisely and have those foundations and have that courage within myself to, yes, thank you, balance the scales. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. So I can balance this out. Because instead of just juggling and juggling and juggling, you want to find the balance. And Spirit says that's where it's all leading. It's all leading to this beautiful balance within yourself where you're going to find those things so you don't feel like one's up in the air and the other one's always down on your back. That's where you're going to adapt. That's where you're going to find what you're looking for. Absolutely. And you put you in the knowing for the desires of what it is you want. Oh my goodness. And this is going to bring in the rejoice and celebration of the Three of Cups, because now you're going to feel like, I've got it. I've got this. Right? Now I feel like I can celebrate within myself. I can feel like I celebrated this and I got this done. I don't have to weigh the options anymore. I've got this balance and I'm in the knowing of how to do this, you know, and getting to my heart's desire, getting to the things that I've been either putting off or things that are not working out right. And, you know, putting away, yes, thank you, putting away the obstacles and challenges for the hope. Because now it feels like there's more hope. Before it could have felt like, you know what, if I continue to keep doing this, and feeling imbalanced about the situation and can't get to where I'm happy, no matter what that happiness is, if I can't find it, then how am I, you know, how is this going to work? And I feel for a lot of you, you're like, you know what, I don't want this year to be like last year. I don't want this year to be, you know what, either starting out good or starting out on the same foot. Because some of you could say it started out good and then this shit happened, right? And then I got stuck in it. Or you could say, you know, I started out that way and it never went away. Maybe it goes back and forth. You see what I mean? Sometimes, I mean, those pentacles, sometimes they stay a little balanced and then they fall right back into place again. So you'll be discovering new horizons, new harmonious things that are going on within your life and feeling hopeful that, you know what, now I've got it. And I love this star because the star says, now I have the hope and the faith that I can keep those balanced. I can keep that exactly the way I need it to be because I feel like I've got this download, I got this upload. The universe told me, my intuition is spot on. Right? And you'll have a better place of being able to take charge to be able to do so with the Queen of Wands. Right? If that talk needs to be, you know, made, let's do it. I'm tired of this. Right? If we need to get out of this debt, I'm tired of paying this big chunk and then turning around. And maybe you even have somebody who's even, I don't even know where the hell this is coming from. It just came in my head. But I was just thinking, you know what, maybe we get a big chunk of our debt paid off and then all of a sudden you use the credit card again. What the are you doing? We just got a big chunk and now you're going to make us do it all over again. So it's dissolving issues. Feeling like, you know what, now we can figure this out. Let's put that away. Right? Maybe we know how to save money more. Do something, whatever it is to take your power back. It's a lot of power as well as it is hope, right? And if it's just about getting to, I want a day off and I want to go do what I want to do. I'm going to figure this out. You will figure this out. Everybody needs those days, right? So you're going to feel like things are coming clean, things are coming clear, and you're getting, you know, your entire routines and everything is going to flow more efficiently, right? No longer having to look behind some curtain to figure out how to alter all this situation and how to juggle all these things, right? So I love that. You're really on board on that one. You're going to see better situations coming out of this one. You guys got that. You have that. So I love the clarity that's coming toward you right now. So Spirit says right now is the Kingfisher, be patient and focused. There's a lot of focus going on over here. So make sure that you are, patient and focused, right? Looking at the bigger aspects, right? It says be the elephant and open yourself to the true abundance that is coming. And a lot of your true abundance is also just, opening yourself up to that Ace of Swords, opening yourself up to that intuition and those downloads of what's coming, because that right there is what's going to open you to the victory and the success, right? But a lot of times we just can't do it unless we're really, truly, yes, love it, passionate and getting our passions ignited with the Ace of Wands, really taking action, where that action is almost like as soon as I know it and I get these ideas and I'm ready for the success, boom, I'm taking that action, right? Man, I love that. Okay. So beautiful messages for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.